Hi, in this video, you will learn how to automate customer data collections using Google Forms and Google Sheets, completely free and without needing any fancy tech skills. Whether you're running a small business, managing client bookings, or building a customer database, this system will save you hours every week and keep your records neat and organized. So please hit the like button if you get any value from this video and subscribe for more time-saving tutorials. And I always have free bonuses to offer, so do well to watch the video to the end. Let's go. So we're here on the Google Chrome browser page, and we're here to learn to automate client data collection using Google Forms and Google Sheets. So let's jump right into it. If you're not using the Google Chrome browser, you'd just have to type in the URL docs.google.com/forms. But if you're using this Google Chrome, you just go to this 9 dots up here. Once you click on it, the app options will come out. And so you scroll down all the way down to where you see forms. You find it down here, right? Then you click on it. So when it opens up for you, this is the page that you will land on, right? You'll be seeing all of these. I'm not sure you'll be seeing these if you've never made a form before. You're not going to be seeing anything down here, but you're going to be seeing these ones. Now these ones are template forms already made by Google, so you can just click any of them and follow the format and create something in case you want to. But for the sake of this video, we're going to be using a blank form right here, right? So I can show you how to do it from scratch up. So we're going to be clicking on blank forms. So once the blank form is open for you, this is what you're going to see, right? First thing you want to do is to change the title. Change it. You can title it from up here, or you just title it from here. But let's title it from here. Or let's go from the top here and title it. All right, let's just use that and enter. Once you click out of there, it comes up here, right? So before we go into the creating of the form, I would need to explain some things to you so you understand the value of getting this information or using resources like this. Right now, data will never be useful to you as a business owner, as a professional, a freelancer, or even an individual until you have use for it. Whether you're collecting it on a software, on a spreadsheet, you're collecting it with note apps, even on hard copy paper forms or notebooks. Those data will only sit there with the potential to scale your business or help you. But until you use them in the right way, your business is no different from one without records. What do I mean by the potential to scale your business? This data that you collect has the ability to help your business grow, right? But if you do not use it, it stays there. Data will not use itself, it stays where it is. So when you collect the data, make sure that you are making use of it, right? Now, why do you want to collect your client information? We know that money is people and people is money, and people don't care about your business. That's the hard truth. Nobody cares. They will only be attracted to your business when they see that you care about them. Now, this is what having records of your client data will help you do. Care for them, and in turn, they will give you the money, right? So now when you understand this, you know exactly what information to collect from your client and what to do with it. That's the reason I had to explain this. From this point now, we're going to be labeling the information you want to get from them. From down here, we're going to begin to ask questions like give me your name, your email, and all of those. Now you need to know what you want to help them with, what care you want to give to them before the information you're collecting from them is going to be useful to you. So if you're collecting it randomly, if you're collecting any kind of information, you may not be able to use it, right? That's the reason I had to explain that. You may not be able to use it to achieve the aim that you want. You get? So try to know what you want to give to your client first before you begin to create the form, so that you know the question to ask them and the information to collect. Having said that, let's continue. So I am a data management professional. So for me, if I want to collect data, maybe for, let's say, in newsletter, the informations that I would want to collect from them, first of all, once we're done renaming, you put in the description you want, maybe stay updated with Mr. Mann Data Pro newsletter, get business tips, step-by-step guide, free resourceful materials to help you stay organized and grow your business. Something like that in the description. So the people that are clicking on the link for the form just sees this and be like, oh, I'm going to like this, and this could help, caring for them, So that being done, the next thing you want to do is you want to begin to put in the questions that you would ask, right? Now, the first question you want to ask should be full name, right? Now, down here, it has already given you the option, right? Short answer text, because it knows that you're not supposed to have options for names, right? So, but to choose, you click on here, and then you see the options. Click short answer, and then it comes. Then also you should tick the required, because this is required. The full name should be required, so you can identify your client. Now, once that question is done, that question page is done, you click on add question, right? The next question comes up. What else do we need? Phone number, email, right? Let's take phone number first, preferably WhatsApp. So I'll just do that. Right. So phone number should also be short answer. Short answer, right? And it's required, to you tick the required button. You add question, email. I need your email. So putting up these, you just need to be thinking about the client and what you want to help them with. That would give you a better mindset to follow it up with. You tick the required button. Then next, say date of birth. I would want to take the date of birth so that I could actually celebrate with them on the day that they are actually celebrating. Everybody celebrates their birthdays, with the exception of very, very, very few people. So date of birth, and you see that month, day, and year format has come out, right? So once the suggestion has given you the right thing, just leave it the way it is, and then you go to the next one. The required button, I just clicked it on so that that question should be answered, because I need to have that to celebrate with you. Next would be gender. Not everybody likes to put in their gender, so I will not put that required though, but multi-choice, yes. Option 1, male. So once I put in male, you see female, suggestion has come. So add all, just put add all, and boom, everything is added, right? It's so simple, right? So male, female, prefer not to say other. So I'm not going to tick the required button because it's not really very important to me, right? So if it is important to you, maybe you're selling dresses, clothes, and all that, you need to know what kind of clothes to send across and all of that. So the gender might be important to you. You just need to know, like I said, what you need the information for, so you know what to collect. Next, you have, say, for me, marital status. Based on the fact that I'm giving out tips on businesses and data management information, right? So married, divorced, single. So I like to use multi-choice so that I can put this order in case there's something I'm missing. You can just write it. So that's that. And then I'm going to have to tick the required button. I'm going to have to put it on. And then the last question should be the kind of work you do, like who are you in the business place. So I'll just use work type to label that question. So when you see the options, you know exactly what I'm asking. The reason I'm asking for this is because also I'm giving out business information and I need to understand the kinds of people that we have on my database, so I know the kind of information that I'm giving out. So first, entrepreneur. Next, employee. Students are usually aspiring entrepreneurs or employees. So I think students should also be interested in what I have. So I'm going to put students too, because they are potential workplace people. And then in case you would want to put in more details about your work type, I just put other. So with this, I think this is enough for me. And then I'm going to make this required too. And done. I am done with my own form. The next thing we want to be doing right now is we want to preview what the form will look like when someone clicks the link. So you click on this eye icon here that says preview. When you click on it, it brings you to a page like this, right? So you see this is what your client will see when they click on your link, right? This is how it looks. This is how it looks, right? Till the end. Now it's showing not published here because I haven't published the form yet. There are also some things you can do to the form. So I've come back to where I'm editing the form. I'm no longer on the preview page, right? So now some settings you can do. You can, when you click here, customize theme, it's going to bring out the setting by the side. You can just play with it, change the colors, like change, maybe you want green and it changes, orange, right? It just changes for you. If you do not, you can also use header images, right? So for me, I like to use header images because on the header image is where I put my business information, right, and make it very attractive to the people that I want to work with, right? So you can just pick any of these options. There are so many of them, so many, and it just makes your form look very attractive, right, to your client. So let me just take this one, right, just for the sake of this video, right? Normally you could actually go on Canva to create a header photo. Once you go on Canva, you type Google form header photo template. You get templates of this size that you can just put in your own details and just make it yours, and then once you have the image in your system, you could just click on upload here and it will give you the option to drag and drop or to select from your gallery, and then you can upload it on there. So I'm going to click insert so that you know where you see how the image uploads on this form. You see that, right? Now the beautiful thing about this is, you see I picked orange before. It was orange background before, but as I picked this header photo, it changed the background to a corresponding color, the theme color of the form to a corresponding color with the header photo. And that's the beautiful thing about this software. Let's preview again and see what it looks like. Then we can get into connecting it to your spreadsheet. So you see this is beautiful, right? So imagine that you have your company logo somewhere here, and then you put up your write-up, let your customer know that they are in the right place, Then the next thing we want to do is to publish this form. So we go to publish, click on publish, and publish. Now the form is published, right? And then you can now take the link from here. It says copy responders link. You see that the link is very long, so just click on shorten URL down here. So it shortens. See, now it's short, and then you click on copy so that you can send it to anybody and they just click on the link and it opens up for them, and then they fill the form. Now for you to connect it to a spreadsheet, you need to first get a response, right? So if you click here, responses, you're going to see an automatic button to connect the responses you get here directly to Google Sheets, right? So once you get your first response, all you need to do is click on here, right? When you click on here, you see create a new spreadsheet, right? Client data form responses. You just click on create. Let's go back and fill, since we've copied the responders link, let's fill the form. And so you see how the connection to the spreadsheet works. Right, so I pasted the link, the form link that I copied on my browser page, and then it has brought me to the form, right? So I'm going to be filling this form like a responder. So I'm going to fill in name ABC. Let's just put in numbers so that we can see ABC at def.com. Date, take male, female, marital status, let's take single, and then this, let's take entrepreneur. Then we submit. Boom, you see your response has been recorded. Now let's go back to our form where we created our form and go back to responses. Boom, you see already the response has already come in. So once you come back to your form, you're going to be seeing these responses. You see one, right? So once you click on responses, you would see the response here, right? You see the response here. So straight up, you click on link to sheet and then click on create. You have your response and your spreadsheet. This is your spreadsheet. You have your response on your spreadsheet. The same name, the response I put on the form is on the spreadsheet. So from here, every response to your form appears on this spreadsheet and just continues going down and down. That is how to collect data with Google Forms. That's how to collect data with Google Forms and connect it to your Google Sheet spreadsheet automatically. Okay, so before I end the video, this is the form I created for my newsletter. This is what my form looks like, right? So if you want to get easy to follow guides, helpful business tips, free resourceful materials, service updates, and special offers, everything you need to stay organized and move your business forward, just fill up this form. I've put the link in the description, right? So just click the link, fill up the form, and then I have a lot of valuable information for your business. I have a lot of valuable information for you as a person, as an employee. As long as you intend to get into the workplace or already in the workplace, we can work together. So thank you so much for staying to the end of this video. Please don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more videos like this. Thank you so much.